Hey folks, I have an announcement to make, and it's not going to mean much to hardly any of you. So feel free to tune out because this is mostly for me, actually. This is just something that I kind of wanted to say to kind of help make real. After a number of years of doing a lot of sideman work and being happy doing that and playing live with a ton of different artists, I've decided to kind of partially retire from that, or for the most part retire from that, to focus on work in which I am more of a creative partner. I'm either the creative force or a partner in it. I'll be totally honest, this whole virus situation, it sucks for me. I'm not into the stay-at-home thing. It's really difficult for me. I'm very social, I like to be out, and I love playing live. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite element of music. But one thing that it has, I guess, allowed is the space and time and clarity for me to kind of get in touch with this feeling. So up until now, for the last several years, I've spent a large portion of my time as a contracted hired player with other artists, and I've loved it. It's been great. But when I think about why I really got into playing, why I really got into music, and what still kind of energizes me with that kind of teenage spirit, it's doing my own music, which I hope that you've noticed I'm putting out more of. I would love for you to listen to it. It's under the name Combinator. That's kind of where my head's at. Live performance is still my favorite part of playing music, but it really means much more to me to have a personal stake in it and to be speaking authentically about it. And I realize that all my heroes are players who have spoken with their own voice and made their own statements in their playing. And honestly, I've really actually kind of not always been the best sideman because I can't help but do that. I always I have a strong voice, and I have a hard time actually, and it gets harder as I get older, kind of being more of a chameleon and putting that aside because I've got something to say, and I want to say it with what I do, and I've realized that I guess that's just what I'm into. And even if that means sourcing the income that I've been fortunate to make from this lifestyle from a different place rather than playing so many gigs as a sideman, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with getting that from a different place, just to be able to reclaim the intensity and the fun aspect and everything. So really, this is coming from a place of joy, and I'm pretty excited about it. And as I've decided to allow myself to be off the hook in that way, and to just kind of do stuff that I produce, that I create. So, like I said, this isn't going to mean much to hardly any of you, and of course I reserve the right to continue playing as a contracted sideman and hired gun with the artists that I really enjoy playing with, because there are still several that I really enjoy playing with, and I'm lucky that I get asked. And I'm going to do that where it feels right and when it feels right. But I guess I'm going to be a little bit more true to myself and my desires and what motivates me and drives me. There we go. It's out in the world, and I'm excited about it, and I hope you will listen to some of the stuff that I put out. So thanks for listening to me babble.